OBS, I hate you with a passion. My stupid Wi-Fi disconnected, ending the stream immediately. This is off to a good start. Well, let's just put that behind us. Thank God there's 2 Wi-Fi networks I can connect. I just hope there's no dropped frames that are going to happen here. Alright, so now I gotta go into YouTube Creator Studio, and I have to get rid of that live stream, because that was only 2 minutes long. I can get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, so I don't know how much of that of what I was saying I was able to get off before my internet just disconnected out of nowhere, but as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, a lot is at stake for these 2 teams. The Buffalo Bills, with their star quarterback Josh Allen, travel on the road to Cincinnati to take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these teams are fighting it out along with the Chiefs for the #1 seed in the AFC. Here are the clinching scenarios for the #1 seed. If the Chiefs win against the Raiders this Saturday, and the Bills lose one of their last 2 games, whether this one or their next one, Chiefs clinch it. They can also clinch the #1 seed if the Bills lose out and the Bengals lose 1 game. The Bills have 3 clinching scenarios. They either can clinch it, but they can clinch it by either winning out with a win here against the Bengals and a Chiefs loss, or a win against the Patriots the following week, and the Chiefs and the Bengals lose next week. But the best way to clinch that #1 seed is to win out. The Bengals have only 1 clinching scenario for the #1 seed. The only way that the Bengals can clinch that #1 seed is if they win out and the Chiefs lose against the Raiders on Saturday. Now, the Bengals are also playing for division titles. The Bengals can clinch the AFC North with a win or a tie against the Bills, or a win against the Ravens. If they win one of their next 2 games, they clinch the AFC North. But either way, folks, like I said, a lot is at stake for these 2 teams. Alright. But either way, I mean, this is, regardless of what happens, this is still going to be a very promising matchup. I am very excited to get this stream underway. Alright. Alright. Gonna get the word out here. I honestly can't believe that I'm still at over 150 subscribers on YouTube. I'm beyond honored that I have made it to that number in this entire NFL season. It has truly been a blast streaming both Cowboys and non-Cowboys games. And this non-Cowboys game is definitely a matchup I did not want to miss, and I'm so glad that that ABC was able to let me stream it live for you guys. Alright. They're going to take one more commercial break. And when they come back, the game is going to start. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. All right, let me go ahead and pop out the chat. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, there we go. That's the camera angle I wanted, because I don't want anything from the background over there in the window pane to appear. Okay. Alright. Pop out the chat here. Neo, thank you for stopping by, man. I am glad that you were able to hop on. I know you had to crash for the night after your stream you had earlier. I mean, even if you're not going to stick around for the entirety of the stream, it's still good to have you here regardless. Just the fact that you were able to stop by is good enough for me. Alright. Let's go ahead and post the poll on who you got winning, because this is a good matchup. Alright. Alright. Well, hey, if you have to crash, Neo, that's absolutely fine. You said yourself you're not too big of a football fan, so I don't understand. I don't understand. What am I talking about? I don't blame you. That's what I meant to say. If I could talk, it would be better. Alright, well, either way, feel free to drop a like on your way out when you leave. You know, it would be greatly appreciated. Either way, though, I mean, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is... we are just moments away. I mean, I can't contain my excitement. Puh. All right. Let's do this thing. I'm so ready for this. Okay. Dan, glad you could make it, man. Mr. Dan Thompson. I'm just thankful that the game was available to watch on TV. That way I don't have to use the NFL Plus app on the phone. Alright, there's a countdown up there. 40 seconds left till kickoff. And the Who Dey chants roaring in Cincinnati. Yeah, that is just, there's nothing I can do about that. I try not to show the game itself, but it's hard. I don't want to get called for copyright. All right. We will see the Bengals with the football first. The Bills have won 6 straight games. The Bengals have won 7 straight. And away we go from Cincinnati. Bengals will take a touchback. And here comes Joe Burrow. During the 7-game win streak, 69% completion percentage, 276 passing yards per game, 17 touchdowns, and has only thrown 6 interceptions. When the season started, the Bengals looked like they were going to be one of the worst teams in the AFC, and now here we are at the end of the season with an opportunity at the number 1 seed. Here we go. Bengals starting for their own 25. Burrow going deep right out of the gate for Jamar Chase, and it's incomplete. Overthrew him, and a flag already. Wow, the very first play of the game. And we have a pass interference call on the Bills. Tre'Davious White, on the very first play of the game, got called for PI. Oh, that is more than likely a sign of how this is going to go. And White just grabbed onto the back of Chase's jersey there. So the penalty now brings him to the Bills' 46. Burrow throws. Pass is going to be caught by Hayden Hurst. But that time he only picks up 4 yards. I appreciate that, Neil. All right. Now from the Bills 42. Here's a handoff to Joe Mixon. And he's close to the first down. We'll see if they give it to him. And we already have an injury on the Bills end. I know, Neo. I know. I wished Carson would have joined me for one of these games. He's too busy running his ticket time streams that I don't even want to bother asking him, as I know he doesn't have the time. All right, but they're gonna take an injury timeout for that injury on the Bills' end. We'll see what we'll see if he turns out to be okay. You know what, Neil? I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I know you can't stay for the entirety of the stream, but you are now a moderator. You've had lots of experience modding for other channels, so it made sense for me to make you a mod for mine. Just for the time that you're here, just make sure to keep the chat clean. I will. No, you cannot ban yourself. I will not allow it. And believe it or not, you're just the second mod I've had for my. You're just the second person I've given a wrench to for my channel. I've only given it to one other person prior. It's not somebody from Carson's or Joe's community either. It's a completely different community, but he's still a good friend of mine. All right. All right. Taron Johnson was the player on the Bills who got hurt. He was able to make it to the sideline okay. And in terms of the run by Mixon, he's short of the first down. So now that brings up 3rd down and 1. Maybe even less than 1. It looks like 3rd and inches from here. They need to get to the 36. They are just short. Burrow keeps. And he's got the first down. Move those chains for Cincinnati. Burrow throws. Hurst makes the catch, and what a hurdle! Oh, man. Hurst almost completely hurdled a defender. Man, oh, man, what a play. Oh! Hayden Hurst tried to hurl over Poyer, the defensive lineman, but Poyer was able to grab him by the leg. Either way, a big first down for Cincinnati. Now at the 14-yard line. Burrow looking. End zone. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd! And the Bengals are on the board. 14-yard reception for Tyler Boyd. That drive was a quick one. All right, I gotta find the right tone of orange for this because I have not been able to find it. All right, extra point by McPherson is good. Bengals have the early lead, 7-0. But we have yet to see Josh Allen and the Bills offense with the football. But we will see that momentarily. All right. Okay, that blue I feel is good for the Bills. Man, I cannot find the right tone of orange for this. Malcolm White, Bills Mafia. Well, you got the Bills winning this one. We'll see them with the football very soon. Okay. I think those colors are good for the scoreboard. I think that's the best I can get it, honestly, because... Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I know, it's hard. I mean, orange is one of the toughest colors to get up here, and it's just... And that's too bright. More to the red side. You stay in Cincinnati, huh? Oh, well, that orange looks good. What do you think about that orange, Neo? I'd say this looks better, honestly. Let me get a look at that. No, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's perfect. Wow, Malcolm staying at Cincinnati. Wow. So you live there then, or how does that work? So you're a Bills fan and you live in Cincinnati? Very interesting. So now with that touchdown pass, Joe Burrow has his 35th pass touchdown this season, most in franchise history. He broke his own record from last season with that touchdown pass. However, it is now Josh Allen's turn. Bills are going to get the football now. Hines, number 20, back to receive. A touchback will be taken. And here comes Josh Allen. Alright, Bills starting from their own 25. Crowd in Cincy very fired up. And honestly, I can't even blame them. Allen throws, pass is caught by Stephon Diggs, still going. And he's got the first down. "17-yard pickup moves the chains for Buffalo. All right. Now from the 42, Allen throws incomplete, underthrows McKenzie. So Josh Allen's stats, his 5th season, 279.1 total yards per game, 173 touchdowns, pass and rushing, the most in the first 5 seasons in NFL history for Josh Allen. He beat Dan Marino's statistic last week. All right. Currently on the poll, the votes are split. 4 votes have happened, and 2 have said the Bills, 2 have said the Bengals. So even the poll here is split. On second down, Allen keeps, trips near midfield, and is going to be short. If Allen had just kept his footing, he could have broken that away. But instead, that brings up 3rd and short. All right, 3rd down and 1. Singletary, the running back, has got the first down. Three-yard pickup moves the chains for the Bills. All right. And I'll go ahead and say this now. On the next commercial break, the schedule for Week 18 is set. So I'll reveal what games I'll be streaming the next commercial break. For now, we keep going here. First down for the Bills in Bengals territory. And play was whistled dead well before it began. as the Bills took their first timeout. All right. So the only thing I get to edit in terms of OBS is the timeout counter now. It used to be where I got to, I had a football in previous streams where I would just move it here, and whenever a possession change occurred. But now that I paid a monthly subscription for a streaming scoreboard, it's all with just a few clicks away. Very easy to do. All right. Bills are around the Bengals 47-46 yard line. Allen fakes the handoff to Singletary. He's going to run. Takes it to the 41 yard line. Gain of about 5 yards. Excuse me. Whew. Ten minutes left and counting in that in the first quarter. 60% completion percentage allowed this season for the Bengals, lowest in the NFL. Allen throws, pass caught, Stephon Diggs again. Another first down for the Bills. Picks up 10 yards. On first down, they give it to James Cook. Picks up 7 yards, brings up 2nd and 3. .8 rushing yards per game for James Cook. He and Singletary have just been alternating. Second and 3. Back to James Cook. Has a first down inside the 15-yard line. The Bills are driving down the field just as quickly as the Bengals did on their opening drive. Again, I've said this yesterday, I'll say it again. Hopefully everybody had a safe New Year's Day. We're slowly but surely getting back into the workload as we begin 2023. Now from around the 15-yard line, Allen throws to a wide open Gilliam. 7-yard reception. Now brings up 2nd and 3. As the Bills are closing in on the end zone. Bengals have allowed 0 touchdowns in the first quarter for 9 straight games. But they are on the verge of breaking that streak because the Bills are just moving on down that field. Now from the 7. Hand off to... No, Allen keeps it. He just throws it to the ground. I thought Allen handed it off to Singletary, but he kept it, and he was under a lot of pressure, could not, and had to get it away. In terms of Josh Allen in the red zone, 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, and 1 fumble lost. For the interceptions, it's the most in the NFL. Same for the touchdowns. All right, 3rd down and 3. Allen with time. Pass is incomplete. That is Cole Beasley who couldn't make the catch. And the Bengals hold the Bills, and they keep that 0 touchdown allowed streak alive. Beasley was wide open. Just up, but it was just off of the fingertips. And now the Bills will go for a field goal here. 25-yard attempt. Up and through. The Bills are on the board. All right. Yeah, that's another disadvantage of those of streaming like this. So you can get interrupted like that. That time I didn't have the reaction time. So yes, you just saw a family member there. Let's just pretend that never happened, okay? But dinner is ready, so I will be right back. As I hit my desk, my leg hits from under the desk with the knee. Alright, this is the dinner here. Got a sausage link and some ribs here, and we a return, and the ball's out! Was the returner down by contact, or did the Bills recover it? Let's take a look at the replay. Williams made the return on the kickoff. He was down by contact. It's Bengals football. They hold on. Ugh. I should have gotten napkins. What the heck was I thinking? This is fresh off the grill, for crying out loud. Alright. Bengals starting from their own 32. Mixon finds some holes. 7-yard pickup. The seasoning that they use for this is pretty good, by the way. On second down, wide open. T. Higgins inside inside Bills territory. And we have a Bills player down. Damar Hamlin, another defensive lineman, down for the Bills. Wow. 2 injuries already for the Bills in this first quarter. Alright. I'm going to get a drink and some napkins and potentially some cutlery because this is just too much. This is too hot. I'll be right back. Okay. It ended up taking another break. Alright, let me take these off because I don't want to hear any stupid commercials. No offense to the people who make them, it's just not. I'm just not about to hear that. Top-notch seasoning right there. That's all I could say. I apologize in advance if I make you guys hungry. This is crazy stuff, man. I mean, the seasoning that we use for this is just... This is amazing. But I can't remember the name of this particular kind of meat. I'm crazy to think that these are not ribs. Oh, dear God. That injury that Bills player had, it is super serious. They have brought the ambulance out. Man, oh man. Even Josh Allen is in panic mode right now. Oh boy, oh boy. They brought the ambulance out and everything. Jesus Christ. They're taking another break, and I don't blame them. Man, oh man. Wow, they have brought the ambulance out for that injury. So the name of the player again, Damar Hamlin. They're saying in the chat of the NFL stream scoreboard that, or the official on the chat of the official live score on the NFL YouTube channel, they're saying that he collapsed. I mean, again, this is a very serious injury to him because they brought the ambulance out and everything. Yeah, here's hoping Hamlin is all right. I didn't get a chance to see a replay of the injury he went through, but it is serious. This was a hyped up game prior to this, and now one of the biggest factors of that Buffalo defense is seriously injured. Damar Hamlin, sorry. I have short-term memory, so it's hard for me to remember full names. Here's hoping Hamlin's alright. Again, they're saying that he collapsed. Here's hoping he gets well soon. The injury, without a doubt, I bet was very impactful. Ambulance is still out there. It's the safety, Damar Hamlin. And now they're saying that Hamlin was able to get up and take a couple of steps, but then he just went right back down. This is now turned into This has now turned into a potential... Hamlin has been down for over 9 minutes. Oh boy, oh boy. This is getting really serious. This is getting really serious now. And I don't like that the commercials just change tones like that. It's so stupid. We have a player seriously injured, potentially on the brink of a season-ending injury here. And the commercials just change the mood. Like, what the heck? It's so stupid. Ugh. Add that to another reason why I don't like commercial breaks, because whenever they go to them, the mood changes. It's so stupid. Like, we go from a serious mentality on the injury. Oh, excuse me. Then the commercials come on and they're like, can't be happy, get it, yeah. Like, that should not be a thing. Ran over. Sorry, guys. I just had to get that out of my system. It's just so stupid that commercials just change the mood very quickly. Took my headphones off immediately because I'm not about to listen to get happy, get going commercials, stuff like that. It's so ridiculous. Again, before that last break, they were saying again that Hamlin has been down for the last 9 minutes. Over the last 2 breaks that they have been administering CPR for him. And now, players from both teams now they have Hamlin on a stretcher. Crowd in Cincinnati showing their support, and I will too. DeMar Hamlin has been a big value to that Buffalo Bills defense, and Stephon Diggs is in tears. Same with Josh Allen. And they've gone over to the ESPN studios. There's not really much they could say in terms of Hamlin's injury. But again, he's on a stretcher. They're putting him in the ambulance, and he should be on the way to the ER in no time. I have yet to... I missed the replay on Hamlin's injury, but I think that's just probably for the best, because I did not want to see how that injury unfolded whatsoever. I think it was best for me to just not see it at all. Big injury, right? Big loss right here for the Bills. I mean, again, he was a safety. He was playing for the injured Micah Hyde. Or at least I think that was. I don't know, man. But either way, I mean, whether I got the name right or wrong, it's just the story here is that Hamlin is done. gave him CPR and everything, but he was still down. So we're just hoping he has a speedy recovery, because that no one should ever have to witness that. I mean, this was on prime time. This was national. Whole country that loves football with a passion has unfortunately witnessed the events that have unfolded here. I started the stream with a whole lot of hype. We were all hyped up for this exciting matchup between two AFC teams that were battling it out for the #1 spot. And now, all of a sudden, this one injury has shifted the tone dramatically. Thank God they sent it to the ESPN studio and not took it to another commercial break. Because I did not want to see the mood just change again. And because they're delaying this for obvious reasons, which is expected. But this does mean the stream is longer, but we're all in this serious mood right now, because again, this injury is big. This has been serious. Well, I'm going to take off the headphones because they're about to go to another commercial break. And they changed the stupid mood again. Starting with an NFL shop ad. My God, it's so stupid. But I won't go off again. I won't rant. But they did show a shot of the field, and the ambulance has departed. But during this sequence, both sidelines had cleared around Hamlin. That was, whatever happened, it was a scary injury. Let me see if Highlight Heaven has already uploaded the video on it. This now. I know I said I didn't want to see how the injury unfolded, but I feel like I have to. Nope, he hasn't uploaded it yet, but that's to be expected. I appreciate the subscription, Neo. I just now noticed the notification that it just appeared on my phone. Thank you for the sub. I would be more energetic, but again, this injury is just very serious. And during one of the breaks, as the ambulance was departing, the entire Bills team went down on their knees and said a prayer. Which is honestly just the most humble thing you can see. Now, after an injury like this, now that we've gone through a sequence like this, now you wonder what's this going to do for both teams as they have their minds set on the injury and put the game behind the injury. the mentality of every single player on both teams is gonna get mixed up. Nobody has felt this kind of an attitude, right? Or no one has ever felt this way before, where there's a lot of emotion as expected. It's just, again, with an injury like this, how do you let your emotions, how do you let these emotions that are sticking inside you without a doubt take into consideration with the rest of the game? It's just, this is just brutal. After the prayer, Diggs was trying to fire the team up, trying to get them back into the boot of the game, but it's hard when one of your fellow players. This is hard to embrace, especially for the Bills, because again, this is by far the most serious injury that I have witnessed. And now, the game has been temporarily suspended. And honestly, I'm not even upset that this has happened. And throughout this entire injury sequence, the crowd in Cincinnati has been very, very supportive for very good reason. It's been 23 minutes since that injury. It wouldn't surprise me if this game gets moved to a future date. But man, oh man. If this game does get moved, though, no matter what, I'm going to be streaming it. But again, this game has been temporarily suspended. I want to do something else to entertain you guys, but it's just, it's not right. I want to play a game for you guys, but I can't do that. I want to do something to entertain y'all, but at the same time, it's just, it's not going to happen. This is the first time I've seen the NFL, or this is the first time I've seen a game temporarily suspended like this. With 5:58 left in the first quarter, yeah, game temporarily suspended. I don't blame them one bit for doing that. But for those watching in chat, for those watching the stream, send your prayers in the chat. So the headphones are off. I'm going to turn down the headphones here just so nothing from the TV gets picked up. This is a tough injury to go through, man. It's just, we're an hour in on the stream now, but again, it wouldn't surprise me if this game gets cut short. This was hyped up to be the game of the week for week 17. And to think that it has come to this with the Damar Hamlin injury is just, this is tough. Neo, you still here? Type something in the chat if you're still here. Or heck, anybody that's still here, type in chat. Doesn't have to be Neo, just anybody. Just so I can at least know that I'm talking to somebody here. I don't want to just know that I'm here by myself. If you're here watching my stream in chat, let me know. Gonna keep on eating dinner in the meantime. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this here just so, Alright. Dan, at least you're still here, man. At least somebody is here in chat. Malcolm, you're still here too. Okay, good. Neo more than likely left, but... Dan, Malcolm, glad to see you both are still here in chat at least. Man. What are you... Go ahead and since you both are still here, go ahead and type in your thoughts about this in chat. I mean... I've said all I can say, man. It's just... This is a lot to process. This is the very first time that this has happened on any NFL game I've ever seen in my life. I mean, again, I wanna play a video game with these for you guys, but again, it's just not the right mood for it. We'll see what they end up deciding to do. But either way, it's just... This is tough. Yeah, CPR on the field. No kidding, Malcolm. Man. I think what we can hope for is that the Bills will know that DeMar Hamlin will be all right, and that can give them the motivation to keep going. But right now they're going to provide us with an update as soon as possible, but Dan, I couldn't agree with you more, man. It'll be a miracle that more injuries don't happen. And I'm not going to lie, I originally was... A long time ago, I was originally considering not streaming this game. But now I'm more than glad I did. Sadly, this unfortunately happened, and there's not really much I could say about it. Ron, well, good to see you in chat, man, but we're not in the happy spirit right now because there's just a lot has unfolded here in this last half hour or so. Not to my knowledge, Dan. They after the ambulance departed, they haven't really provided any updates on what has happened with Hamill. I mean, this kind of an injury has to hurt. I mean, especially for Bills fans. Ron, don't say when. It's no guarantee that the Bills are gonna win this game. Heck, it's just gonna be. Heck, there's no guarantee that this game will continue. But if the Bills lose, let me see. I believe I had the article here. I'll still take a look at the AFC clinching scenarios again. Let's see. So for the Patriots, Patriots can clinch the number 7 seed. Well, a lot has to happen for the Patriots to clinch, Ron. They need to win against the Bills, or have the Dolphins lose to the Jets, and the Steelers losing to the Browns, and the Jaguars beating the Titans. Best thing to happen, though, is that the Patriots have to beat the Bills next week if they want to clinch. Echo, without a doubt, I'd be in tears. If I was his father, I would be bawling my eyes out. I would be crying my eyes out right now, as expected. I mean, you've been practicing all your life for a game like this, and to know that it's just that it has just been just to go through an injury like this. Without a doubt, I'd pray in tears, Echo. You know what? Yeah, it's not easy, Ron. You know, I'm gonna pull up Tom Grossi's stream, see what he has to say about this. So Snark, he collapsed on the field. They ended up, he was down for 9. Ron, the game has been temporarily suspended. For those who are just tuning in, Damar Hamlin, the safety of the Buffalo Bills, suffered a collapse on the field. He was down for over 9 minutes. People were medical staff were trying to give him CPR. He was down for over 9 minutes. He was able to get up for and take a few steps before getting back down again. But they ended up putting him on a stretcher in the ambulance, and they brought it out. Hamlin's on the way to the hospital right now. And they have suspended the game temporarily. Now, guys, please don't say that this player has died. We do not want to assume the worst. Alright? Let's not assume the worst. All we can do is hope that he's alright. But please don't assume the worst. Yes, the injury was bad. Yes, it was serious. Yes, a lot has unfolded here in this last half hour, but please, this is the life of this is somebody who's 24 years old. Please don't post any comments in the chat about how he could potentially die. Let's just assume, let's not assume any death whatsoever. All we have to do is wait and hope for the best. If either myself or a moderator sees any kind of comment that mentions the word dead or death or anything like that, it's going to get deleted. So please just show respect. That's all I can say. Exactly, Star. This could be someone's family. So respect has to be shown in all kinds of circumstances. No, Echo, you're fine. You're fine, Echo. I'm just saying this to get it out there. It's just, this is something very serious that I just have to get. I just have to let everybody know. That's all I'm gonna say. People are also tearing up, but it shouldn't really come as a surprise. Part of me wants to cry a little bit, but I'm gonna hold it together. I'm gonna be all right. It's just to know that I've had to witness this. Dan, I don't know. Yeah, Ron, I'm fine. Guys, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. As a streamer, it's up to me to maintain this professional attitude, so I'm gonna keep it professional. I'm just gonna stay professional here. I'm not gonna show any emotions. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cry. That's all I'm gonna say. No, Ron, you didn't say anything. You're fine. This is none of your guys' fault. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Choking on the dinner I'm eating right now. Peach, Carson, good to see you both. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, they gotta call this game. I absolutely agree. This goes without question. You saw it, didn't you? Let me see if Highlight Heaven had uploaded it already. Oh, okay. So, Highlight Heaven just posted in his community, out of respect, he will not be posting the injury collapse on YouTube, so... Okay, so he's not going to post it. Good on him, out of respect. That is definitely something that shouldn't be seen. Oh, man. Well, Snark, he's not really a friend of mine. He's just... He's got over 1 million subscribers. He's a YouTuber known for uploading NFL highlights moments after they've been broadcasted live. But I just saw the play myself on a YouTube short. I'm not gonna go into detail about what happened on that play, but yeah, ESPN wouldn't show it either. But this is just a lot that is unfolded here, and I'm going to stay live for as long as I possibly can. Yep, Mel's posted the announcements, so she is going to go live. Hey, Echo, thanks for being here, man. Thank you for at least letting me know that you were here in chat. If you have to get off, that's absolutely fine. No, I mean, I don't think any of us will have the energy really to do anything in Mel's stream. I think we're going to have to let her know once the stream starts. Go ahead and let the people in the Discord know, because this is just... I mean, Snark, I will say this. If it's possible, see if you can stay for this stream and Mel's, if she still wants to go, because if her stream's still to go, I'd say just open up a new YouTube window and keep both mine and her stream together at the same time, because you're also gonna have to monitor my chat as well. I mean, no trolls or bots have appeared in chat, which is good, but I do need an active moderator at all times. So if it's possible, Snark, if you can find a way to have both my stream and Mel's on at the same time, please, I would encourage you to do it, because I just need a moderator here in chat just while all this is going on. Them boys, we were all praying. Okay, I appreciate it, man. I know I shouldn't be asking this of you, but you're faithful. You're one of my close moderator friends for Mel streams, and I'll have her stream in my background as well. All right, but Joe Buck was mentioning that his family went down from the stands to be with him in the ambulance. Ugh. Just drink, Ron. I'm good. Thank you for it. This game isn't important at this point, as they're saying. And you know what? I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go ahead and say this right. I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. I'm going to remove the scoreboard and the timeout counters because that is not important right now. I'm getting rid of the scoreboard, getting rid of the timeout counters, everything. The only thing I'm going to keep are the thumbnail and the stream title the same. Other than that, I'm getting rid of the scoreboard right now. It is gone. This does not matter anymore. So looking at a tweet, that was posted in one of the Discord groups that I'm a part of, it said Joe Daneman posted that says, "I'm told DeMar Hamlin has a pulse but is not breathing on his own. He's being transported to UC. Needed AED and CPR on the field." Absolutely, Pete's life is far more important, man. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if this whole game got canceled. But again, we cannot assume the worst. At least this stream. And you know what? Out of respect, I'm gonna keep the stream up. Any other streamer would just delete the replay. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave the replay of the stream on the channel. I do want to thank everyone, though, for being here, being active in chat, showing y'all showing the support here. All we can do is hope for the best. ESPN still has no details on no further detail on his status. They don't have any other details at the moment. Very few has been mentioned about his status. So yeah, ESPN still has no updates on his status or anything. Crowd has been extremely patient. It has been over 50 minutes and now about to be an hour since the injury unfolded. We're coming up on about 55 minutes since that injury occurred. And for those wanting to know what happened for whatever reason, after Hamlin hit T. Higgins, he got up immediately, moved for a few seconds, and then just immediately collapsed. Ended up performing AED and CPR, and he's just on in the hospital. And snark, it doesn't surprise me that there are some sick bastards. So, did you Calm down, Snark. Just don't deal with them right now. This is now no longer on the teams, by the way. This is on the NFL Commission, on Roger Goodell himself. It's all on his decision. Yeah, they are starting to come out, but not in the locker room. So Hamlin, 24 years old, was the 6th-round pick in the 2021 draft by Pittsburgh. He got injured at 7:55 my time, left stadium by ambulance at 8:25 Central. And to this point, we still don't know. And now they're showing the Bills equipment staff. They're showing that the Bills equipment staff are starting to pick up the equipment of the Bills. So it's starting to look more and more like this game is going to stop. There's no official word, but with everything that's just going on with the equipment staff getting everything together in the carts, I think they are going to call it. I mean, again, now part of me wants to end the stream because we saw that image of the equipment staff putting everything up on the carts, but at the same time, I want to get an official word from ESPN themselves before I add anything off. I don't want to just end it abruptly and there's no updates. It's just... I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan. And for those of you who know, any fellow Cowboys fans can agree with me that in 2020, when Dak Prescott unfortunately hurt his foot in that game on Week 5 against the Giants, I was on the verge of tears at that time. But that injury that Dak suffered through in 2020 pales in comparison to what we are witnessing here tonight. It doesn't matter which team you're a fan of. Going through something like this does something to you. Snark is a Steelers fan. I am a Cowboys fan. There are a bunch of other people who are supportive of my channel that have come from Tom Grassi's channel that that are fans of other teams. There's still no official word yet to my knowledge. Looks like Tom's still alive. So Grassi is still alive. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the poll as well. Because I'm going to pin a comment here. Yeah, I removed the poll. It's fine. For those who are still watching the stream here, the link that I've just posted in chat is Hamlin's GoFundMe. So it's the Chasing M's Foundation Community Toy Drive. Currently sitting at $124,377 raised of the goal of $2,500. Over 6,000 people have donated to this. This fundraiser that Hamlin has organized is going towards children who have been seriously impacted by the pandemic that occurred over the last few years. %100% of the funds raised will go toward the purchase of toys for kids in need. So he created the Chasing M's Foundation as a vehicle that will allow him to deliver that impact. The first program he created was the 2020 Community Toy Drive. And a lot of people have donated to this GoFundMe. If you are able to do so yourself as well, feel free to donate. So now they And, yep. It's looking like this game has been suspended. So yeah, the game has officially been suspended. They made the best decision they could have made there. So good on them. Good on Roger Goodell. He understands that this is a very serious matter. But again, a lot of people would just get rid of the replay, but I am not going to do that. Alright, so it looks like Mel's live right now. I'm going to go ahead and pull up her stream here, see what is going to transpire. I don't think I'm even in the mood to eat dinner anymore. Alright, I'm listening to the statement, and he's in critical condition. They will provide as many updates as they can when they get them. So the fans in Cincinnati are filing out. They are leaving. I gotta say, I gotta give 2 thumbs up to the crowd, man. Drop a like for the crowd, because they have been some of the most patient people I have ever seen. Hamlin is in critical condition, but again, they will provide any updates that they can give us. But heck, even Joe Buck is going through a lot right now, just explaining everything that has been unfolding. Both Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are trying to contain their emotions, as am I. Agreed, Snark. Agreed. I'm not a Bengals fan either, but I gotta give them props for the respect that they have shown. The sportsmanship that the Bengals have shown during all this has been exceptional. I gotta give 2 thumbs up for the Bengals team, for the crowd. Again, a lot of credit goes out to everybody in Cincinnati for just being as patient as can be, for being very, very good sports about this. I'm just... ESPN, Joe and Troy are going to stay on for just a few more minutes, but their time's running out. My time's running out as well. I'm going to pull up the headphones here and listen to Mel's stream because... and I gotta go to the bathroom, so give me just a second. I'm gonna stay on for a little longer. Okay. I mean, yeah, Mike, thank you for at least being here, but I don't think I'm going to be here much longer. The game got suspended. Joe and Troy have gone off the air, and I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here because the game's suspended. There's no point even for me to keep going at this point. I'm done. Folks, this is going to wrap things up. Let's see if... did Tom end his stream? Let me take a look. Let me see if Grossi finished. Nope, he's still going. But yeah, Grossi has no idea when the game will be back. I have no idea when the game will be back, but that's not important. So, folks, This stream, unfortunately, is going to have a sad ending because of everything that has transpired within this last hour. All right, so I'm going to turn off the TV here. So, folks, this is going to end it here. Thank you all so much for being here through all these tragic events that have unfolded over this last hour. Again, the GoFundMe link is in the chat. If you want to donate to support Hamlin's cause, to help children that got severely impacted in the pandemic, I'll go ahead and post the link again in chat. Oh, there was how to pin it. Well, either way, take a look at the GoFundMe in the pinned comment. Before you head out the door, drop a like for Hamlin. Thank you to everybody who put up their prayers for Hamlin in the chat. If you're watching the replay, flood the comments with prayers, because this is just a lot that has unfolded over this last hour, and trying to keep but it's just hard for me to finish this off, but I have to do it, folks. I will post the community post on everything that's just unfolded. I would So, also, Urinating Tree, who is a friend of Tom Grossi's and a good YouTuber, says in a tweet, "I'll make this as simple as possible for the NFL. The Bills and Bengals cannot and will not play a game after witnessing what they saw. You cannot play this game tonight. You cannot play this game tomorrow. You cannot play this game in a few days. Call it off." And that's exactly what they did. But folks, that's going to wrap things up. Oh, Snark, you got selected as the leader. Oh boy. It's going to be hard to be leader while not being your usual trolly self. Alright, but I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight. It's just unfortunate, all the circumstances that have just unfolded. But all we can hope for is pray, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I know I keep saying this a lot, but I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to everybody who came out to the stream. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this replay. I expect this video to get this stream and this video to get the support that it's been getting so far. But that's going to do it for me. We will see what happens going forward. If by the time the weekend comes around, the original plan was that I was going to stream 4 games, 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. The games that I had scheduled were Chiefs against the Raiders, Titans against the Jaguars, Cowboys against the Commanders, and the Lions against the Packers, as that was the Sunday night football game. Cowboys-Commanders got flexed to the late slot in the afternoon. And the Saturday doubleheader was Chiefs Raiders and Titans Jaguars, but it's starting to look more and more that like those games may not be happening, at least right away. And because of this, I may actually end up taking a break from the channel just until we have some updates on what's going on. Snark, that's absolutely fine. I mean, don't be surprised if I don't stream any game this weekend. If we don't get any updates, because again, to me it just doesn't seem worth it. But I'm gonna take my headphones off. So guys, keep your prayers up for Damar Hamlin. We cannot assume the worst. All we can do is pray and be patient, like we have been in this entire hour. But folks, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. My name is JC. On behalf of the entire community, thanks again for so much for being here, for showing your support, for participating in chat. Even if you were just lurking and watching, I truly appreciate you being here. And until the next stream, which will potentially be sometime in the distant future, hopefully, but I can't promise that I'll stream in the near future. But thank you so much for being here. Whenever I see you guys again, I'm JC. Prayers for Hamlin. I'll see y'all next time.